Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and once again we are here to review another toy. This one is from Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Smokescreen. My last video we've looked at the 2-pack Prowl and Ironhide. Both of them are mainstays, G1 continuity. This guy is as well, and of course everybody knows Smokescreen, and the other one is Blue Streak. They are recolors of Prowl, the Dutson brothers. While Prowl is the strict police persona of the Autobots, Smokescreen here is the charismatic sort of cheat, sort of liar, whose purpose is to mislead the Decepticons with what the Autobots are doing. So he's a smooth talker, suave, like that. He transforms into the same body that Prowl does, and I heard other reviewers refer to them, Blue Streak, Smokescreen, and Prowl, as sort of the seekers of the Autobots. They're like that group because they share the same body, and most of the time they get recolored as each other. So that's that's some sort of info that I got while looking through the internet about this character. He is quite familiar. If you watch the old cartoon, he appears now and then at the old cartoon. Looking at the packaging, it has that still full body window, product window, so that you could see the product itself while it is still in packaging. It looks okay to me. And at the side is a nice, I don't know if their artwork, it would have been awesome if their artwork would have, if you place them side by side, they would have formed a full image, maybe with the 2-pack. You place it side by side with them, and then but it's not. But it's still a nice artwork. I'm trying to get back into drawing Transformers. Maybe I'll do a video on that. So the toys help a lot, and having the toys would mean that you have on-hand reference for all the robots stuff. At the back is a product shot of Smokescreen here in his robot form and in his car form, in his alt mode. And at the side is the Earthrise War for Cybertron promo artwork, which is used for all the Earthrise boxes. On top is just a Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy logo, and the Autobot insignia as well. At the bottom is some legalese for stuff. It also says here it's made in Vietnam. Now let's get it open, and let's take him out of the box so that we could take a look at the figure more closely. But I must say, this would most definitely be like my review of Prowl. Now have him outside of his packaging, and like I said, this would be deja vu. This would exactly be like my Prowl review from the 2-pack. And as I said, from the 2-pack, I like this mold. It still irks me that Hasbro did this to us, that they released siege figures of the Tree and even Barricade, who also shares the same body, for the same body as the 3 of them possess, but and now they are doing it again with us for Earthrise, and it's not that easy. Not that easy to acquire these figures. Of the three, Smokescreen here would be the easiest to acquire because Smokescreen here is a regular retail release, meaning you could find this in our regular toy stores here that carries Hasbro products. But the other two, Prowl, which is packed with Ironhide as a 2-pack, is not a retail release. I've seen Blue Streak also on retail shelves, but it is actually a Amazon exclusive figure, so it's packed like a regular deluxe, but it's actually an exclusive, so it's a bit more expensive than the retail one. A lot of people are confused about that. Of course, not everyone follows toy news and such, so I've been a bit more fortunate that I've been following toy news, so I know about that, so I'm not that surprised. I am thankful that the retailers did get the Amazon exclusive Blue Streak, so that it's easier for collectors like us to acquire the figure. But still, man, why just not make them regular releases? Anyway, back to the figure. I really like the deco, the paint deco on this character. I like the matteness of the Earthrise figures. The matte paint that they use for most of the Earthrise figures have been phenomenal. It has that feel that of a flat color, not that glossy, not that shiny. Also, the plastic, it has a different sheen. There are some toys that are actually too glossy. The plastic finish is too shiny, too satiny, to something like that. But the Earthrise figures, for some reason, has that matte, flat feel. So, or maybe it's because it does not have that battle damage paint of what they did with Siege. But the cleanness of this, it's so crisp and so nice to handle. Of course, there are copies that have paint mishaps and paint applications that are a bit too wild, mistakenly wild. So, but my copy here is a clean copy. If you can see, the lines are sharp. There is no smudging, no anything. The decals are sharp. That is a nice decal. The paint on the face is okay. You can see that. No spillovers, and even the eyes are painted nice, if that is seeable in my potato camera. It comes with same accessories as the Siege one. But yeah, one thing that I've been noticing with my recent purchases from Hasbro, the Earthrise second wave, my copies have a lot of nubs. Nubs are when you cut plastic parts from another plastic part. It's either like this one. You see that part? You could still feel it. You push your finger on that, and yeah. So yeah, I keep finding a lot of nubs on my figures, but overall, still, the figures are nice looking. This Smokescreen is, I like the yeah. I keep repeating myself, the crispness of the colors, the blue, the white, the red. Though the paint on the hood is a bit there's that thinness to it, some sort of, it's when you paint, there is a, when you just apply one coat, there is a thinness, a feel that it is a bit thin, like the color that you painted on it is slightly peeking through it. It's not that solid. It has that feel from this part. It's not seeable in the camera, but it's something that I can see. Probably because it's a red and then it's on a blue surface, which would, if you are still knowledgeable of your color wheel, if you mix red and blue, there's that purplish tint to it because the blue is peeking through the red. So to compare him with his mold brother, we have here Prowl. So we have here the con man, the smooth talker, Smokescreen, and we have here the straight lace, the straight guy, Prowl, and they look awesome together. The head sculpts are different, actually. Their helmets are different. Smokescreen here has a full helmet, while Prowl here has that open one. So yeah, that's a bit of difference between them. Also, their horns are also different. Prowl here has some detailing on the side that is attached to that fin. So both of them sport the Autobot faction logo on their hood, and that is very nice. I'm really glad that they have done away with stickers and are doing now tampos again, because it just looks clean. It's for me, it's just a bit better. Stickers have a tendency to move, or stickers have the tendency to be wonky, especially if you're the one who's going to apply it. So I'm really appreciative that they have placed those insignias and decals and the paint and everything as tampos and are already painted on. So being that it is of the same mold, Smokescreen here has the same articulation. Actually, Smokescreen head here is better than my Prowl copy, because my Prowl's copy is a bit too tight at the ball joint, which connects his head. But this one, you could easily finagle to rotate, and also since it is on a ball joint, there is a bit of movement from looking up, looking down, and also a bit of sideways movement because of the ball joint. For his shoulders, you could raise it up, yeah, raise it sideways like so, and it can rotate fully. It has a bicep swivel, and you can also rotate that fully. A elbow bend, and also a wrist rotation there. See that? For his for his hips, you could raise it sideways and do the full splits. You can see that. You could have him kick forward that high, quite high actually, and then has a knee bend, very deep knee bend, but that's for transformation. A thigh swivel, and ankle rockers for that awesome tilt. Okay, looking at his back, he still suffers from very hollow lower legs, if you could see that. Even worse than his Siege counterpart. I know there are a lot of third-party modifications that you could add, some fillers and what's up. It's okay. I like to keep my toys pristinely Hasbro. Of course, I did modify most of my combiners, the gestalts of my combiners, but that's another story. But he's a bit thin actually. If you would see here. Oh yeah, he has a waist articulation, so you could actually rotate it freely. And he comes with 3 accessories, a similar gun from Prowl, and then 2 miniguns which are mounted on his shoulders, which you can mount on his shoulders, like so. Now to transform him is exactly the same as Prowl, so let's remove his accessories. And peg his arms, so lift that part, and then ta-da! And now flip this so that it get there. Okay. And now we do his feet first. So we rotate this so that it faces the back. Now clip both, flip this sideways so that it's flat like that. I really like this one. They added this so that and now fold this up like this, and now fold it down. Why is it not working? There we go. This is supposed to move. There we go. Be careful. I've seen a lot of... Oh, I forgot something. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Before... And now I broke this. I actually broke it. No, but you could still fix this. So before doing that, you flip this one upwards. This one is some sort of filler. Doesn't really work that well, or is it? So for people who are cringing with how I'm handling my toys, sorry. So at least you now know that you have to flip those first. Okay, and now let's go back to what we did. We're going to clip this here and then align this one as well. Clip that, clip those in. Okay. Be careful with this. I've seen a lot of people break their... I probably will break this because, yeah, there. I am not one of those who are really... There we go. Okay, now that's collapsed. We will now work on his hands. So just rotate so that the wheels will align like so, and then like that. There is a peg there. Make sure that it's pegged there as well, so for added stability. Rotate those arms so you could bend it. Do that also to the other one. Okay, something like that. Okay, and now you could close this one, close this one, and we have him in his car mode. I haven't really transformed most of my cars properly, so there is a bit of they don't really peg that well. But yeah, if you are a better transformer of toys than me, so yeah, and then place those weapons back on his car mode, and there you have him. There you have Smokescreen in his car mode, and it's a nice little car mode. Front, side, back, very clean transformation actually. If it is a bit iffy and you see a lot of panels not lining, that's my fault. Okay, it rolls very nice. You can see there is clearance for those wheels to roll. And yeah, that's my look at this Earthrise Deluxe class figure, Smokescreen, second of the Dutson brothers that I have been taking a look at. The first one is up right now. You could see it in my channel. The Prowl and Ironhide Deluxe 2-pack. I've already reviewed that. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Please do leave a like. If you have comments, suggestions, and questions, please do type them down below. And please do subscribe to the channel so that, yeah, feed my ego. Okay, thank you for watching it. And if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell so that you know when I'll be uploading other stuff soon. Thank you guys, and see you at the next video.